Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of Classic Mini Maintenance and Repairs. Now, the major thing that lets this car down is the engine bay. As you can see, the paint is all flaked off the block. There's quite a lot of surface rust. The rocker cover looks like it's survived World War II. There's a bit of surface corrosion on the aluminium and just kind of generally a bit grubby and grimy. Now, to do this job properly, obviously you need to take the engine out of the car, cover it in degrease, pressure wash it, sand it back, repaint it, but that's quite a big job for now. So what I was thinking is we'll remove all the components round about, mask off the rest of the bay, we'll take some wire brushes, sand back a bit of the rust and paint, put some rust eater on it, come back, wipe it down, and then we'll give it a quick coat of engine paint. And while I'm at it, we'll just kind of wire brush the aluminium and generally wipe down all the grime that's in the rest of the bay. So let's have a look and see what we need. Okay, so to do this we're going to need a drill with a small wire brush attachment, some high temperature red engine paint, rust remover, some paint brushes, a little tub, assortment of wire brushes, some metal polish, masking tape, newspaper, goggles, plastic bag and an air compressor with the blower attachment. Okay, so let's crack on and start moving stuff about. Okay, and the first thing you need to do is disconnect the battery. Put a plastic bag around the air filter, and then we're going to start taping up some newspaper around the engine bay, just so when we're working on this bit we don't have extra work to do once we've finished sanding all this down. Okay. Crack on with the first wire brush and we'll just see how we get on with that first. Here we go. Wow, now you can already see how much crust is coming off there, and that looks so much better already. So we'll crack on and see what we get. Okay, so that's looking a lot better. I mean, I've spent probably half an hour doing this and it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I've just been using some penetrative spray, it's like kind of WD-40 type stuff, and some old alloy wheel cleaner wipes that I found. I've just been spraying on the inside of the bonnet and wiping it down, and it's starting to really come up quite nice now. So I had left the rust remover on for an hour or so till it dried and kind of formed a black grey type crust. Then I just attacked that with the wire brush and some steel wool there, and wow, what a difference it's made. As you can see, there is no rust left on the engine block whatsoever, and it has just came up a real treat. What a transformation. I can highly recommend this stuff. If you're going to do this stuff I got from Toolstation, and I think it was £3 or £4 for a little bottle, but I've only used maybe a third of the bottle and it's done a fantastic job, it really has. So now that the rust is gone, we're ready to give it a coat of enamel. Okay, so I've got a couple of big brushes, get some modelling brushes, and I've got my high temperature, you can see it, high temperature red enamel paint. This is from Halford's, a local auto shop here in the UK, and it was maybe, I think it was like £7 or something. Again, pretty cheap. If you're trying to do this on a budget, perfect. So I've got it all cleaned up. I've already wiped it down, so there's nothing on there, and we'll just go ahead and get a coat of paint on this and see how it looks. Remember, a little bit goes a long way. You don't want to have lots of runs and lots of drips everywhere, so just a little bit goes a long way. And I think we'll start from the corner here. So when you're doing this, you want to kind of paint into the grooves. If you paint across the grooves, obviously you'll be left with air gaps. And obviously because it's a block, there's a lot of pits in it. So you want to kind of stab the bristles of the brush into the pits, just so you can get maximum coverage and fill every single gap. As you can see, the colour change already is amazing. So we'll keep going. Okay, so that's the first coat done. I've just done a nice kind of light coat. As you can see, it's quite thin. Just been careful not to leave any runs, and it's not looking too bad. Now the tin says if to leave this for an hour between coats, but no longer than 2. So I'll leave this an hour, have a cup of tea, and then I'll come back to it and give it another coat, and I'll leave it overnight and see how it goes. So it's been about 20 hours since the last coat, and it's looking pretty good. Like I said earlier, it isn't a professional repaint, and if I'd had more time last night, I'd have liked to have given it a third coat. Now for the shiny bits, all I've used is some off the shelf metal polish, some steel wool, microfiber cloth, and what I've done is just rubbed it down with the steel wool, went over them with the silver polish, and buffed it out with the microfiber cloth, and it's really came up quite nice as well. I'm very pleased with that, very pleased. Okay, so it's taken a fair amount of effort to get the engine painted and just kind of generally tidying up around about the engine bay. So I've went out and bought a couple of bits and bobs to just really set off the engine bay. Now the first thing we do is get rid of the old rocker cover, then the tatty old dipstick that doesn't even hold itself in anymore, so it's kind of useless. I've also got a hose that's going to direct the airflow from the grill up to the new air filter and just give it a much more kind of sportier look. Let's have a look. So this is what I've went and bought. I've got myself a new rocker cover. It's an aluminium one. It's from an MG Metro, I think. If you're looking for one on eBay, just type in MG Metro rocker cover and this is what you'll find. Generally they range from about £10 to £20 maybe, and it just gives it that much kind of sportier race car kind of look. The oil caps reproduction MG Metro, and I think that was about £10, but totally worth it. It just gives it that kind of retro sports car look. New rocker cover, gasket, that was like £150. The ducting came with the air filter, and the dipstick, nice little chrome dipstick, was about £15 I think. So all in all, not a lot of money for a nice kind of sports car look. Right, let's put this on and that's us finished up. Well guys, there you go, a budget DIY 24-hour engine detail. Look at that. It's not perfect, but it's very presentable, and it is 10 times better than what it was. I'm happy with that. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you subscribe, and I'll see you next time.